Right on. So I'm back, and here's some things that I've gotten done in the past 12 hours. I made the bed. I finished the little bed for the room, and I made a rug to go beside the bed, possibly underneath. I'm just sort of now trying to figure out what goes where. Gosh, I apologize for my terrible camera skills. I'm sure I'll get better. So yeah, there's a little rug to go beside the bed. And I've made a window, so I've got to figure out where that goes. Does the window go over the bed or beside the bed? I don't know. And I don't know if this is the configuration. I originally thought that it would be like this, but now I just don't know. The window here. And I made curtains, but I have to shorten them. Here are the curtains that I've made for my window. They would be like this. See, I need both hands to do this. There you go. The curtains are there, and they'll get a little pinch, a little gather on the sides. But isn't that sweet? I love this fabric. I've had it for years, and I've used it as a tablecloth, but I haven't really done anything with it because I love it so much. I've not wanted to cut it. It's a Tula pink fabric. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, so these are the things that I have done in the past little while. I have to shorten the curtains and put them on a rod. And I have to, I think, figure out what I would do as a lamp in this room. I was debating putting beads on the wall over the bed to make like a little lamp there, but I'm not sure if that's what I'll do. I was debating. I like this bead a lot, so I think this is my lamp bead. I was debating putting it on a thing, on like a corner lamp sort of thing on a stand. Yeah, and then if I have it like this set up, then I'll want to do a like nightstands for it, but that means I won't do a dresser because I won't have room. If I put lamps on the wall, then I won't have a place for artwork on that wall. So I've still got lots of things I'm considering. I think what I'll do next is I'll try to decide what my layout will be, and then that's the only way I can determine what the next pieces I make are. Okay, so progress so far. I've got my window on and my curtains on, gluing them up. The layout that I decided, it's on its side now, so it'll be hard to explain, but the bed's sort of going to go in the corner under the window, sort of. There's the bed. Look at that. My gosh. I wish that was my bed. Isn't that sweet? Look at the lovely cushiness. So the bed's done. And then I've also got a bedside table that I'm gluing up, so that has to get flipped over. And I figured out my lamp, so it's going to be a table lamp, probably on this little side table. And you won't really see that. That'll be in the corner behind the bed. So I'll paint the lamp purple, and then I'll put the green bead on top of it. So that's the plan there. I've got a little bit of wire there. So I've got the hole for the bead is bigger than the stick. So the wire keeps the bead from falling down. And then I've glued a little dresser together. So that needs to be sanded on the top. And then I'll paint it and draw drawers onto it. And that will go on the other side of the bed. So that'll be like on that side of the bed. So then this all has to dry well. And when it's dry, I have to paint some of the things and design them, and then I'll put the floor in, and I will glue the dresser to the wall, and I'll pop in the nightstand and the lamp and the bed. And the rug. They'll all be the removable parts of this one, and then I'll see how the lights work. So I was thinking I might glue the lights all around the outer edge, but we'll see how they look. I might just put them on and take the photos of it, because if I make more, then I'll say, well, this is an option. Because if it's got the little crevice down there in the corner, I can kind of pull the lights in through there. So that's what I'm thinking. All right. I'll be back. So I've just been working away at the Dollhouse, and this is a little tiny piece of artwork that I made to go in. So it's not completely set up yet, and I still don't have the floor down, but there is a painting to go right there. Can't see it over my big old hand knob. Isn't that a lovely looking thing to have on your hand? Anyways, so this will go here, basically, this little artwork. What else have I done? Got the curtain in. Got some paper clay out and did some finials for the curtains. Got them up to the window. The bed's finished. I love the bed so much. And the little shelf is in the corner with the lamp on top. Yes, that's a very big base on the lamp, but I didn't have a lot of choice in the matter for it to stand up. And the rug is down. I trimmed the edges off the rug as well. So this thing didn't fit. This is a dresser unit I was hoping would fit, but it just is too big, takes over the space. So I'm not going to use it here. I'm sure it'll get used somewhere else. I've still got 1 or 2 houses or rooms I'm going to make after this. So instead of having a big unit there, I made a mirror. I've made sort of it's not a very good mirror. It doesn't actually work as a mirror, but it will give the illusion of a mirror. And that's drying there, so it's like a long oval mirror, and I'll glue it there. And I thought it needed another thing, and so I'm attempting to make like a coat rack. So that's paper clay and wire and wood, and I'm gluing it all together here now. I apologize for how phallic it looks. The intention was not to make a dildo, but I may have done that. Hopefully when it gets painted, it looks a little less foreboding. Maybe I'll make a little hat to hang over it. That might be my best bet. And so when I get those things all made and painted and installed, like I get the artwork in the mirror installed and the phallic coat rack painted, I'll put the floor in. I might make a little scarf to hang as well over on the coat rack. And I think that's lovely and cute. It's funny how the base of the coat rack needs a stand the same size as the base of the lamp. There's still many things that I have to work out. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the progress. And welcome to my boudoir. The finished room. So you can see the little mirror there looks all right. And the little nightstand. I moved that to the outside of the table and made another nightstand to go in the corner with the lamp. And here is my coat rack with the penis on top. I made the little dress and the hanger. And as you can see, I made a little beret to cover up the penis. So the curtains are installed. The little finial knobs on the end of my curtain rods kept falling off, so I admitted defeat and hung the lights. I didn't glue them on in the end because I like that they could be removable. Yeah, little artwork up. You come around the back, you can see I've papered the back side as well. And little artwork up. I'm very much in love with this little room. You can sort of see that the mirror is a mirror now. And then around on this back side, you can see I made a little pocket, little felt pocket for the battery pack for the lights. And that will be, I'll have a little magnet on it so it can stick onto the back. I think I might sell this one. So I won't sell the battery pack with it, but I will sell it with the little attachment like that in case people want to pick one up at the dollar store. You can see like there's a little pole there in the back, and that's what I've fed the lights through. So the wire goes up and down through, it's like a straw, it goes down through the straw and then comes up through the corner. Oh yes, the paper on the back of this one, it's fairly cheap paper and it bubbled, but you can't tell too much. It's sort of a watery print on it. So yes, there behind the lamp, that's where the fairy lights come up through back there. I've spent a lot of time just staring at it. The floor looks beautiful. Looks like a beautiful tiled floor. I'm very pleased with myself. Oh yes, and the dresses, the hanger's removable, so you can lay it out on the bed as if you're getting ready. And I just kept going back and recording more and more because I'm obsessed with this one. I think it's precious. Look at that. Look how precious that is. The bed looks cozy. Anyway, so I'm now going to start on the next one. I thought I'd run you through some of my supplies. I've got these. They're about 10 inches, I believe. Square. There's 6 of them in a pack, and I got them from the dollar store. Everything came from Dollorama, pretty much. Anything else was just craft supplies I had lying around the house. So what was this? This was $4 for 6 10 by 10 boards. So it's a pretty good deal. There they are, out of the pack, in case you didn't know what boards look like. This was also from Dollorama, a fancy thing of paper. These are the ones I'm choosing for my next project. So the polka dot is the floor, with the floral on the wall. I actually don't know what I'm going to make. I really want to make a living room, but do I make another living room? Should I challenge myself and do a kitchen or a bathroom? I might do another living room and then move on from there. This is the cheaper paper, also from the dollar store, that doesn't work as well. This is what I'm putting on this one. So yeah, here is me doing the process. I'm gluing the cheaper paper here to the outsides of my box, and I did choose that grass looking one. So I just trace it out, trace the boards out, and cut it out and glue it on. That's might be where I stopped to have a smooch on old man Kevy and knock the camera over. Anyways, so use one of these sticks with the broad end on it, and I just spread the glue over the surface, sort of try to get it fairly thin. And this was a lot harder and took me a lot longer than it normally does. I think it's because the camera was set up. So yeah, I just spread it out over the surface, and I lay on my paper, and I used just a straw, like a wooden straw, bamboo straw, to spread the glue out underneath to get the paper good and flat. And then I went around the edges, real simple like, and that's how I glued it up. So I did another one afterwards. There you go. I did that one, and I'll work on the rest tomorrow. So there's the final shot